Well, hello everyone, and welcome to today's Awaken Your Inner Power with the Spiritual Events Directory. I am so happy and so blessed to be able to do this show each and every week. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope the new year was extraordinary for all of you. And I'm really excited to be able to follow on in 2020 with bringing you this weekly broadcast. So I really do thank each and every one of you who are here regularly to support me and to interact with what we do on this show. So thank you so much, everyone. I am really, it's a great privilege to be here, and it's an honor and a joy and a pleasure. And, I'd love to know how your Christmas, New Year went. So if you want to just jump on and let me know how that was for you to get the show started today. Welcome everyone, wherever you are. If you're watching the replay or the live, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know what you do, whether you are a career person, whether you are in your own business, whether you're thinking of starting a business. And let's talk about what we can do to make all those things happen for you today. So Tracy, welcome to the show, my love. Thank you so much for being here. Deb, good afternoon, morning here, still in Brisbane, but welcome. Quite Christmas and New Year. That's always a good thing, I think, too, Deb. It doesn't really have to be busy and full on, I think, to enjoy it. And we have a lot of family away, so we do a lot of overseas and interstate calls on Christmas Day. But you know what? Once that's done, we can then sit down and have some quality time together, which I think is always amazing. So Happy New Year, Rachel. Thank you for joining us here today. And, what have you got planned for 2020? This is a huge year for all of us. I see Brian's just popped on again. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the show today, and thank you for stopping by. Leanne, welcome. Tracy from the UK. Must be, 10, 11 o'clock at night? I'm not sure of the time difference at all, but I think from memory, previously it's been quite late at night. So Shazza, welcome to the show. I saw you, I think, on Adrian's show yesterday. So it's good to see everybody gets around and looks at all the different experts that come on and host these shows. Happy New Year to you too, Shazza. Leanne, hello, welcome. So yeah, let's talk about what your plans for 2020 are. Let's have a look at how we can really hook into what's going on there and what can I do to help this happen for you, because it's a very powerful year this year. As you all know, I mentioned last week on the show, or some of you may not know, on the 7th of January, Pluto and Saturn come together for the first time in 38 years, creating this huge new 38-year cycle. And what that brings with it is business building and really accelerating on all levels and really moving forward and creating so much more in your life and your business. And that really is allowing you to then step into your power. And really step up and be who you are meant to be. Share your gifts. If whatever your gift is, everybody has a gift. So I don't ever want people to think that their message is not important, or they're not worthy of passing that message on, or that they're not valued in what they have to say. Everything is unique. Everything is extremely important, and everything is of great value. Somebody out there is listening to your message. So bear that in mind. Tracy, Happy New Year, my dear. Oh, she's replying to Shazza. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I think I need to change my glasses when I do this show, because I have my laptop back a little bit further, so I don't always see all the information. I do apologize. And Leanne from New Zealand, Happy New Year. I hope that it's nice over in New Zealand, unlike all the ravishing fires around Australia at the moment. And if we can just take a moment to really think of those firefighters that have lost their lives fighting for what is so precious to us, to those residents who have lost everything, to those people who have lost their lives in the fires. It's devastating. And, you know, I don't think I've ever seen Australia in 60 odd years of being in a position where it's just exhausting everywhere. And the fires are so thick and hazardous and horrendous. I know my parents are in Canberra, and at the moment, or yesterday, they were in massive lockdown. People couldn't drive on the streets. They can't get out. There's no supplies coming in. It's devastating. And I really would like to just take a moment to think of the people that are suffering, the people that have lost, and to the firefighters who do an extremely wonderful job, an exhausting job, because they work many, many hours at a time to help us all save our properties, our homes, our loved ones. So really important message there. So thank you all for taking that moment with me. Rachel, hello. Welcome, Rachel. Thank you for joining us today. And now moving into 2020, what's on for 2020? Who set their intentions up from the show last week? How have you set those intentions? Have you made them clear? Have you put that clarity in them? Tell me what you're looking for in 2020. I'd love to know. And I know for me, I've been really flat out writing everything up and getting everything done, and really working on what's important for me for 2020. And I think that, you know, there's a really strong message around everywhere at the moment that people's success is really going to be created this year. I think that there are so many people who have done the foundational work and have really pushed hard in particularly the last 12 months, and that now it's time for the success and wealth to come through. And I'm so fortunate that I work with amazing mastermind groups, amazing coaches around the world, just to really keep my growth and mental attitude to everything, on top of everything, so that I can help my tribe, my clients, but most of all, you know, help myself to continue to grow, because I don't think I can ever learn enough while ever I take a breath on this earth. I think there's always more to learn. You're welcome, Shazza. The firefighters, yeah, true champions. That is so for sure. You know, my heart really does go out to them. And, you know, so moving forward, there is a lot of work still to do, and it cannot be done unless, you know, there's a lot of people out there that say, oh, let's just put it out to the universe and sit back and wait for it to happen. But there's so many things that are missed. People don't implement strategies. They don't apply the actions. It's, you know, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but if you're not going to take action and make it work, it's not going to come through for you. And I can't be any more honest than that. So what I'd like to do is maybe talk a little bit about how we can implement that type of thing. It doesn't matter whether you're in business or not. This applies to your life. It's a lifestyle. It's not, you know, a quick fix. I'm not about quick fixes. Quick fixes, you know, people are out there wanting to make a quick buck. They're wanting to, you know, and even people learning strategies to make money quickly. It's not long term. It's going to dry up because you haven't applied the work. So that's what I want to talk about today a lot, if we can. And I'm up for some questions. So please, please come through and ask me some questions on what you want to do. I would love to see each and every one of you jump onto my free challenge. And the reason that I say that is, A, it's free, but there are some techniques and strategies in that that are really going to help you to start to understand the processes that are involved with really taking these quantum leaps in your life in 2020. You know, we want to see you really leap forward. None of this next level, one step at a time. You know, if you're really going to make a difference, let's go. Let's rise up together as a group and stand strong and, you know, really become this force to be reckoned with and really, you know, create this ripple effect that each and every one of you have and start moving forward. Because, you know, if you can do that, wow, you are going to change the lives of so many people. What should you be doing? Great question, Brenda. Thank you for opening up the conversation today. Woo woo. Brenda, what I would say is, what should you be doing? Oh, and Adrian's just popped in. Hello, Adrian, welcome. What should you be doing? You know, you've really got to be clear about the message in the area of your life that you're looking to work on. What area of life are you looking at? What do you want as your outcome? And let's look at what you want. And then we can start looking at some strategies that we put in place and implement and take the action to make that happen for you. It will not happen on its own. You do have to take some action. But if you do it constantly, then you are going to come up with some great outcomes and some great results. And I can tell you that the clients that I work with, I would say I've got an over a 95% success rate. You know, I've got reviews, I've got people putting posts up around Facebook all around the world saying how fantastic their life has changed when they implemented the things. I spoke with a lady in the US on the week before Christmas. She said, I'm really stuck. I don't know what to do. Like, she was really confused. She really suffers from taking information in. So I'm not sure exactly what level of that is, whether it's only a form of dyslexia or not. But she kept saying, all I want is this. And I said, but if you don't do this, you know, this is not going to happen. And what she did was she turned around on Christmas Eve and sent me a message and said, I can't believe it, Donna. Somebody bought my whole set of CDs. Every one of my CDs has been sold out. And I was like, wow, that was in a week. I had another lady who managed to turn around. She was looking for work as an actress. And within a week of doing some work with me, she landed 4 different roles. Amazing results. It happens. It truly happens. I've had other people who have said, oh my God, I just realized where I've been putting the biggest sabotage in my life. And now I can change it because they understand where it comes from. So it's really important. Hunter, good morning. How are you? I know that your Christmas wasn't going to be great, but I hope it was okay for you and your family. And 2020, Hunter, is going to be a great year for you. You know, there's so much for you to do. I've seen you around on the different shows as well. And, you know, congratulations for really looking for information. Hunter's another one who wrote down a lot of information on one of my shows. She couldn't get enough. She was writing away madly, and I just love it. And guys, you can go back and watch the replay of this show. And what you do then is you pause it and write the information down and then move to the next step. Yeah? Perfect. Nancy, hello. Please, do I fix my car? I'm not sure, Nancy. Do you want to fix your car? What do you want? What's the outcome? What's the result that you're looking for with that? Priscilla, welcome. Hello, and thank you for joining us. Brenda, thank you. You're welcome. Brenda, you know what, again, if you can be a bit more specific with your question on what should you be doing, you know, let's have a look at that. Let's get into the nitty gritty and start you on your journey. Priscilla, me and grandchildren be happy now I got parents' order. Okay, so I think what you're meaning is that you are now looking your guardianship or legal guardian of the children. Maybe that's what you mean. You know what? Nothing makes us happy. We have to be happy inside. We have to internally be happy before we create what you think is going to give you the answer. And what I mean by that is, if you're not happy within yourself and you win $1 million and you think money's going to make you happy, it ain't going to change, baby. I'm sorry, but it's not going to change. You're not going to become happy because you've got money. Yes, your life will change, but you are not going to be any happier with $1 million or $1. And I just tell it as it is. So, you know, it's important to understand that you have to do the work on yourself. You have to understand that, you know, same with Nancy's asking about her car. Nancy, do you want to keep that car? Do you want to spend the money on that car, or do you want to purchase a new car? How are you going to make that happen? You have to start writing up your script, detailed script of what you want and how much longer you want that car. Is it worth spending the money on that car? They're all things that you can answer from within yourself. Yes, I can facilitate the questions to be asking so you can move forward on that for sure. It's more about, you know, what you want. What do you truly want? Because until you can identify what you truly want, be very careful how you ask for it as well. I'm okay, thank you. It's been very hard. Yeah, I can imagine. Small steps, yeah, one day at a time. And, you know, it is about time. But remember, I just about guarantee, Hunter, that your brother would not want you to be grieving so hard that you forget to live your life. So what is it that you now want to do? You know, he's obviously was suffering when he was here to take the steps that he took. And I know this is massively important. So I will say to you, what is it that he would want you to do now with the information that you have? I can't remember, Hunter, what is it that you were passionate about? What did you feel? What were you heading towards? Was there a journey that you were on about starting a business in the spiritual realm? I'm not sure. I can't remember specifically. It's a little while since we spoke on that. But yeah, so Priscilla, you need guidance. Okay, tell me what exactly it is that you're looking for guidance in. I can definitely come forward with that. Paul, welcome. Hello. I have a full-time job to support my dream of working as a healing practitioner, part-time at first. Who knows where it will go? But I won't know if I don't try. Absolutely. Last year I got certified in Reiki and previously had shamanic training. I know I am ready to step up and confirmed by people who I've done healing for. I have a feeling this is only the beginning for something bigger. Absolutely. Then I can imagine. You know, this is great, Paul. Thank you. Dive into your dreams, people. It is hard to work going deep shadow self and will be a work in progress moving forward. Nothing ever stays the same, Paul. That is 100% correct. I'm so glad that you've put this up because this is incredible. 2020, huge year with this new 38-year cycle coming in. You know what? Who knows where it will go? Start predicting where you want it to go. Start writing your script in detail of what you want. Set the intention for what you want this business to be, Paul. Don't stop with that, who knows where it will go, because with that, it's not going to go where you would dearly love it to go. And deep down inside, you want this to really be created, because you've also said it's so much bigger for you. You can never imagine. Okay, put it this way. We know what we can give up to do something. So you give up time, you give up a bit of financial situation to go and achieve your Reiki and any other training probably that you've done, your shamanic training, and whatever else you have. So you have to spend money for that, but you never ever know what you're going to receive by doing that. We only ever know what we're going to give up. So remember that. You can't imagine what you're going to get back, ever. And, don't even try doing these things. Make the intention that you are going to make it happen. So again, Paul, I say, write that list out. What do you want? What's your income that you want to project from that? What does it look like? What are your clients like? What's their situation? What's your ideal client? If you want more information, certainly come and look at what you can do with me. Have a call, have a discovery call. You can book that in. I'm happy to do that with you. Priscilla, me and my grandchildren have to been through a lot. Just need guidance. Priscilla, okay. I'm not sure still. Guidance in my life to be strong and healing. Okay, you need to start writing down every day, morning and night, exactly what you want your life to look like. I'm so happy and grateful now that and everything that you want that to be, 10 each time you write it. So at least once in the morning and once at night. What your life looks like. I'm so happy and grateful now that I live a happy, peaceful life with my grandchildren, blah, blah, blah. I am so happy and grateful now that we are living in a peaceful, harmonious situation. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am the legal guardian of my grandchildren who thoroughly enjoy spending time with me. I'm so happy, all of these things, you need to write those up and you need to do it. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have inner peace. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have unconditional love now that I'm surrounded by unconditional love, both within me and with everyone I connect with. That's one of the ones I do every day, regardless. That is one of mine. My affirmations, by the way, my friends, are written up every day, without fail. So you have to be clear about what you want. I write up about my health. I write up about my income. I write up about my clients. I write up about my transformations that I am already living in the feeling of. It's so important. Everything in present tense. Hunter, I'm beginning to dabble. Yes, that's right. I worked with disadvantaged, traumatized youth until I had an accident at work. I am on the road to recovery and will be returning to work in the coming months. Okay, so in relation to your spiritual work, I would be working so hard on that. Actually, not hard. Let's work easily and effortlessly in getting clarity around what you want to do. And you can start that journey before you go back to work. There's absolutely no reason why you can't. If you need help, Hunter, I said to you before, please book in a call with me. Let's have a chat. Let's find out what we can do and how I can help you on a more personal basis. Don't forget that we have a lot of energy in this show each week, and so we are picking up a lot of other energies. I would love to have a discovery call with you one-on-one and just see what it is that I can do to really get you going on that. So please book that in. Vicky needs some guidance if you're able to. Vicky, what do you want guidance on? Paul, you're very welcome. My pleasure. Hope it's helped. And please, again, if you want a discovery call to work around that, please reach out and do that. Vicky, not sure what area you want guidance in. Can you be a little bit more specific? And I can certainly answer that for you. Angela, welcome. Hello. Good to see you back. I know this year is going to be hugely positive for not only you, for all of us. I felt it for so long. I'm worried I won't have the energy to accept what is sent to me. Ha ha. Right. Great question, Angela. That is a really great question. Your wording and language around that is going to bring you exactly what you've said. So let's be really clear on that to start with. Firstly, be really specific about what you want. And I am so happy and grateful now that I sleep peacefully every night and wake up every day feeling rested and recharged to take on and work with whatever. So really, really important you write up that information and you really start working through with that. And Angela, I think you've been saying you want to reach out and have a call with me. You need to book that. This week and next week is going to be quite slow for me, so I have time. After that, I'm not sure how easy it will be for me to booking these calls quickly for you. So I really want to help you on that. Priscilla, you're welcome. My pleasure. Hunter, my brother and I were very close. Yes, I remember you saying that. He was always wanted the best for me, and he would still now. Yes, absolutely he would. And the memories are so precious. The pain is quite big at the moment, but the memories are going to overtake the pain. And just bring yourself into that clarity every single morning. Bring that meditative state within yourself to breathe through and picture the great times you guys had together. And take on that memory, one memory a day for you to move through that will bring you the joy and happiness that you want to be able to move forward, knowing that, he's around you. He's around you. He's there to guide you. He's there to protect you. His spirit will always be with you. So remember that you pick one great memory every day to help you work through the day. And I think that if you can do that and visualize what that is and take that forward with you, like if you do that as soon as you wake up in the morning without opening your eyes, think about your brother and bring that into your being, the happiest memories that you have, and take that with you through your day. Then do your 5 deep breaths in the morning. 5 deep breaths in, right down to your diaphragm, and 5 breaths out. That will bring your balance and your focus and your flow for the day, and you'll be able to take him through with you. So hopefully that's been good for you, Hunter. My pleasure. Vicky, relationship, his health. Sorry, Vicky, I think, oh no, you did ask me a question. Okay, relationship, his health, whose health? Whose health? And again, you can do the work for yourself and you can overlay that into family members. But remember, if they don't want help, then you're not going to be able to break through their boundary to be able to do that. So, you know, with your relationship, how do you want, you can bring that change in the situation through just by being really in your own power. Write up what you want that relationship to be like. You know, if there's a lot of negativity around his health, then change it into positive affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this amazing relationship with this amazing person who has incredible health. His, you know, internal organs are working at 100% capacity every single day, as are mine, and bring it together as one. Write that up every day, every single day. Be more specific. Start working with the areas and make it you and his health. Hi, Deborah. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Kim, and you too. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay, Kim, reading. Let's just sit and see what happens. I'll see what comes in relation to that. I don't do the readings like a lot of the spiritual hosts do on this show, but I can certainly, if the channel is open, you know, something will come through. I will speak some words and that will relate to somebody on the show. It's not specific. So who was it that you're looking at? Who was the loved ones? What was your relationship with them, and what was your relationship like with them? Let's go with that and see if that opens up a little bit more. Angela, yes, life's okay, life's never crazy. It's very full. We have a lot of things to do. We are very productive. But if you're going to say it's a bit crazy, it's going to stay crazy. Let's use the language that really we want to apply. So perfect, Angela. I would love to speak with you. And I'm just making, for anybody who wants to do anything, I'm just going to make a note so I can message you later. Margaret, welcome to the show. What would you like to, what area of your life would you like to know about, Margaret? What is it that you're looking for? What answers are you looking for? If you can give me that, I'm happy to provide you some information around that on how you can best manage it. I can definitely do that. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome, Hunter. Thank you. Margaret, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Margaret. Amy, welcome. Hello, and Happy New Year to you too. Kim, thank you, my lovely, my mother, Mary Smith. So happy, so very happy, amazing lady. Okay, so you're obviously close with her. Okay. We'll just see what happens. It could even be, you know, close to the end of the show, a message will come through and I'll just go, I don't know what that is, but it's happening to me. You know, I know last week there was something and somebody was talking about something that had occurred, and I had this, it's like a pain in my chest, but it's not chest pain. And, you know, it just told me that they were very, very unhappy and in a lot of pain making the decision for them to do what they did. So, you know, things come out in different ways. I've had fluttering, almost like butterfly flutterings around my face from children and loved ones, all different things. So let's just wait and see what jumps in. I had a lady who was very upset and in a lot of pain, been through a traumatic childhood. And I have this book. I'm just going to show you. I have this book, and it says, it's called How Would Love Respond? And all I could see, I kept getting drawn to that book title. And I just said, how would love respond? And she said to me, I don't feel like my parents love me. So we had a chat. I've done some work with her, and you know, hopefully I can't see her on the show today, but it would be great to see her come back on and really have a great time and you know that things are really working. So do you know what I mean? The messages that come through in such different ways. I can't predict it. From my loved ones gone. Margaret, look, yeah, again, let's just wait and see what comes through. It could be you, it could be Kim, I'm not sure. Happy New Year, Amy. That's great. Thank you for joining us. Kim, you're welcome. Look, let's just see what happens. You know, it'll be a little tiny thing that comes up and I'll be like, that's not something normal for me. You know, and it just happens. So let's just go with the flow and see what happens. If I'm doing the right thing by putting some loved ones upset with me and what I believe is happening. Okay, all right, yeah, this is great, Margaret. This is fantastic. You know what you believe in is your belief. It doesn't have to be everyone else's belief. If they don't agree with what you're doing, then that's okay. It's not their journey. This is your journey. They don't need to agree with what you do. They don't need to, yes, it'd be lovely to have their support. So let's start writing up some affirmations around that. Let's start looking at, I'm so, you know, first of all, how do you want the relationship to look, and write down exactly how you want that to look. This is a relationship with each person. So you have to write, if there's 5 people, you have to write 5 scripts. And, you know, I'm so happy and grateful now that and just write it as descriptive as you possibly can. Write it about what you are doing that they don't agree with and how it makes you feel when you're doing that. Because if you're happy doing that, this is not their journey, and that's okay. Sometimes we have to put a little bit of distance between ourselves in order to move forward and do what we love to do. Other times, for instance, we would also come to a point in our lives where sometimes we just have to send them a lot of love and blessings, and the relationship will change and they won't even understand what's going on. So do all of that, because this sounds like it's quite a big thing for you. So write up that detailed script, all the information, what it looks like, what this is for you, how you want the relationship with that person to feel, and write it. You know, when I say write, I mean pen to paper, because that's going to absorb it into your subconscious mind a lot better. Then you can type it up, and then you can even record it and listen to it over and over and over again. Perfect. I'm here listening, my love. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Kim. Vicky, thank you. My pleasure. My pleasure. And Sally, welcome. Welcome to the show. I don't know that I've seen you before, so welcome to the show. If I have, it was quite some time ago. So welcome back if you've been to the show before. You recently lost your mother. Okay. So there's and this goes for anybody who has loved ones, all those that have asked the questions around loved ones that have gone. This is something else that you can do. So first of all, a lot of self-love, a lot of unconditional love. You know, do some work around your unconditional love. That you're surrounded by that unconditional love, no matter what the circumstances are, and you may have been extremely close with them, which makes it even better and easier to bring that unconditional love in. Sally particularly, I'm getting a feeling around the loss. I don't know how that occurred, but I feel like there was something going on at that time. whether it was the way that they passed or whether it was the relationship that you had. There's a bit of confusion there, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe you could give me a bit more information on that. That would be great. Margaret, something has happened since my brother passed and his family hate me as I've spoken out about it. Okay. Sometimes, Margaret, we need to, like I said, sending love and blessings to those people will create some form of change in the relationship over time. It depends what happened, in more detail. I don't know. I'm not asking you to put that up, but whatever's happened and you've spoken up about it, that's okay. I guess you've voiced your opinion. It's now time to step back and send the love and blessings. And do you really want this relationship to build again? So if you do, write a detailed script on how you want that relationship to look with each and every one of them. That will help. And I'm loving all the thumbs up and hearts, guys. Thanks so much. Michelle, I have been manifesting in moving into another house. I have to meet another owner soon. Will she give us the house? Right. You know what? It's so funny. I was listening to a webinar this morning and it was all about miracles. And the more I listen to these things, the more anyway, I listen to these things and the messages that I get from it, people talk about manifesting stuff into their lives. And, they talk about listening to The Secret and, they put it all out there into the universe and, expect everything to come rolling back just by putting it out to the universe. But it's not going to happen if you're not going to implement and apply action to that manifesting thing that you want. It's a bubble that gets bursted all the time. And I know somebody there is angry and that's okay. It makes me really upset because when I do my 5-day challenge, when I do my masterclass, I give the solutions. I give you all the information that you can apply into your life and implement straight away. And when you implement these things straight away and start taking action, your life increases immediately. I have over 95% success rate, well over 95% success rate with my clients. In fact, I don't think I've had a client that said, that didn't work. Because as a behavior breakthrough specialist and expert, I know whether you've done the work. So it really annoys me when people are giving information about manifesting but not giving all the formula. Michelle, what do you want to occur? And if you're only having another meeting with somebody very soon today, then you probably haven't had enough time, but it depends on how well you manifest things. So really be very descriptive. Who do you want? Who do you want to be looking after the property for you? How do you want the property to look? How do you want the property to feel? How do you want to have a relationship with those people during the course of the tenancy or buying process, whichever one that is? Is this a house that you truly want? Start looking, and if it's not, start looking at what is the suburb, what is even the street that you want to move into. Start looking at those areas. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this beautiful home that looks like however many bedrooms, garage, whether it's got ensuite or not, whether it's got a pool or not, and write up everything, what it looks like and feels like when you walk through that home. You know, how does that feel? You know, I have this massive 15-minute script I have on my phone that I listen to every night when I'm sleeping, because it goes into my subconscious mind, and it doesn't matter what I want. I am creating this subconscious belief within myself that I'm in that space already. It's so descriptive. It's got the emotional feelings of what it feels like to walk through that home, and how I feel like when I'm living in that space. And this is what creates the manifestation. It's not just sitting back going, oh, put it out there and it's all going to come back to me, because that doesn't work. And this is why I don't do readings that don't have the depth. You know, I guess what I do is kind of a reading, but we get into the root cause of what the issues are. So hopefully that's helped. Margaret, my pleasure. Julie, hello, welcome back. We haven't seen you for a while. Julie, I've done some work with Julie. She knows what results she was getting from that. Just the way that we think about things outside the box to give her ideas on how to move forward on her journey. My pleasure, Margaret. Absolute pleasure. Thank you. So, you know, these are all things that take time to create, in a sense, I suppose. So super important that you do the work. You can have anything you want that this life desires. And you know what? My manifestation and my affirmations and all the work that I do to shift my paradigms and start making transformational quantum leaps every single day, you know, it probably takes me, so there's this work that I do, as I said, and there's, you know, other work that I do as well, listening to educational coaching, you know, with my coaches, you know, going through all that process probably takes me around about, depending on each of the coaching sessions, how long they go for, but I would say no more than maybe 10 hours a week. And that's not even, you know, some will be less. That's not even on a daily basis. You know, some days I do less work than other days. It depends on my time and how much I've got. So a maximum of 10 hours a week. And you can fit that in when you're driving or you're on public transport. You know, there's so much that you can do when you don't even realize you are able to. So, you know, there's a lot of opportunities there, and it's really important to think about that. So, you know, listening to stuff when you're driving to work, that's helping. If it takes you an hour to get to work, there's an hour's work. Easy, effortless, creating more in your life, bringing transformations, you know, assessing current situations and moving through them. They're powerful, because the more that your subconscious mind hears, the more that your conscious mind is going to be aligned with your subconscious and your self-belief. And you're going to be valued. You're going to feel worthy. You're going to feel important. Your gift is a message to share with the world. You know, you have something so special that somebody out there needs to hear. You know, look at this show, for instance. It's something that, you know, the ripple effect from this is huge for me. I don't even know how far and wide it goes, but I do know that it reaches a lot of people. And I do know that somebody out there gets the full benefit of the information that I provide each and every week. And that's what counts. That's what matters. That's what makes you important. That's what makes you worthy. You know, that's what creates that power that you step into. And the more and more that you see people coming back, somebody earlier was saying Paul, I think it was saying that, um, he's starting to feel like he's ready now that he's had confirmation from his clients. And of course, that is absolutely going to give you confidence to know that the work that you do is very worthy and valued. And thanks for all the hearts, guys. That's wonderful. I love it. And hearts back to you all too. So, thank you so much. So, yes, if you've got a low confidence and you start getting this, start asking people to write reviews on your page. Start sharing that so people can see your ability and the results that they're getting. It's huge. It's massive. You can get so much from just people affirming what you do, but also remember that you don't need to you don't need people to approve, because you're worth it anyway. You're so worth it. Each and every one of you beautiful souls that join me every week are so worth it. Don't ever feel like you need approval for what you do. Ordinary people follow the pack. Be extraordinary and step out and step up and do it. And if you need help with that, I'm here to do that. Book a discovery call with me, or even better still, join my 5-day challenge, which is really incredible. It's absolutely free. Whether you're in business or not, this is about life. So yes, I might talk in some areas about business, but we talk about business, we talk about relationships in business, we talk about love relationships, we talk about health and well-being, we talk about success and wealth. And every one of those things makes a big impact on everyone. Oh, he's got, itchy nose. Don't know if that's a message for somebody out there who asked earlier, but it's really itching down the bridge of my nose and across my nostrils. Not sure. Free challenge, absolutely free. Transform your results. Start today. It's a 5-day challenge. You can do this at your own pace. Yes, there are individual videos to watch each day, which is absolutely fine. But if you want to watch them quicker than that, feel free to do that. But the more that you do the work each day, the more that you're going to benefit. But it goes Monday to Friday. If you want to do it, start Friday, then next Thursday night, we have a Q&A, live Q&A. You can ask questions. You get me live. You get to ask the questions that you've been wanting answers to that may have come up during the course of the 5-day challenge. So bear that in mind. Absolutely free. Transform your results. Now, I know some of you have done that. I also know that some people find it very challenging at this time of the year to pay for events. So what I've done, I have created a masterclass with 3 levels of entry. You can enter for free, but you get no bonuses. You can enter for $47 and get over $400 worth of bonuses, or you can enter for $97 and get over $600 worth of bonuses. It's up to you. 3 options, 3 levels of entry. What are you worth is what I'd ask you. The Law of Belief Masterclass. Extraordinary information. $600 worth of value, That provides you with your very own private manifestation screening after we have a one-on-one conversation for 60 minutes to find out what you need to work on, what you want to work on, what area of your life do you want to work on to increase and manifest more of. Plus, there's a whole lot more. Plus, you get another call with me as well. Plus, you get the replay, so you can listen to it time and time again. Quantum leaps, people. Extraordinary options to transform your life, transform your results. Law of belief to manifest anything that you want in life. Like I said, you can have both of those for free. All you have to do is register. I give you my time. I'm more than happy to do that because you know what? I came to a conclusion a few weeks before Christmas that no one deserves to be deprived of this information, because I know 100% that this information will change your life if you do the work. And it will. It will absolutely flip you around into this level of knowing that you have the ability to achieve anything you want in life. And everyone deserves that. You're put here for a reason. Develop the gift. Develop what you want to do. Let's have a look and see how you want things to work in your life. I want everyone to experience what I have experienced over my 30 years of doing this work. For me, I can't give enough, but I want you to have it. And that's why I put 3 levels on. It's up to you to determine what your business, what your life is worth. So we are running that next masterclass on the 16th of January. 16th of January. So not that far off. You've got time to register. In fact, you've got time to do the 5-day challenge and the Law of Belief masterclass. Woohoo! Let's celebrate life. 2020, come on. It's amazing. 2020 is powerful. You deserve to have everything you want. Kim, and you are really amazing too. Thank you so much. Gerda Smith, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining in. Please go back and watch the replay of this show because we are nearing the end of the 1 hour. There is so much information in here, Gerda. I want you to have it all. I want you, people have asked some really great questions today, and I want everyone to have what I have. That feeling of being so blessed. That feeling of just knowing that I can now trust the process. Knowing that an intuitive decision comes to me like that. And I know whether it's right or whether it's wrong, whatever that decision is, yes or no, I can make my decisions quickly because I've learned to trust what I know within is telling me is absolutely 100% spot on. You know, you guys deserve this as well. Oh, Deborah, thank you. And thank you for your time too, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. Please reach out if there's anything any of you want. Book the appointment. I didn't put the link in for my appointment. I forgot. Is that the one? Yes, that is the one. So I'm going to pop the link in here as well so that you have that also. If you want to reach out and book a call with me, please feel free to do so. I want everyone, like I said, I want everyone to have what I have, and you have the ability to do that by choosing to do it. It's amazing. I love what I do each and every day, and I'm so blessed to be able to do it. So I love you all. Thank you so much, and may you all have the most extraordinary, outstanding week, and I will see you all next Friday. Thank you so much, and bye for now.